in the project of building towards hope, empathy, and democracy.
That's Ragtime's director, Lear de Bessanet.
So that'll help.
Okay. That's okay. It is 5:14, and we will call the Public Works meeting to order. I will start out with the roll call. Alder Borse. Here. Alder Heidemann.
Here.
Alder Kelly.
Here.
And Alder Menzer is excused. We'll start out with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Start out with number 4, approval of minutes. Anyone have any discussion on those minutes at all? Looking for a motion to approve.
Move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion made by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Borse. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. The minutes are approved. Number 5, public comment. I see no one in the audience, and there's no one online, I take it. So we are good. No public comment today. All right, number 6, report 10/26/27 by city clerk submitting an affidavit certifying proof of service to the owner or owners of the real property described in the resolution 205/2526 as parcel 13 and the town of Wilson clerk. Engineer Jump. There we go. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is part of the item that we'll be talking about, item 8, part of the condemnation process. Because some of the townships, or because one of the parcels is in the township, certain mailing requirements are part of the process. And this is just the clerk confirming that she completed those mailings.
Okay. Quick question for the city. Is this just a file then, or is this a accept and file, or?
Is it adopt?
Adopt and file? Okay. Alrighty. Any comments or questions on this? Otherwise, I'd be looking for a motion to adopt and file.
Motion to adopt and file. Second.
Motion made by Alder Kelly, second by Alder Heidemann. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. Number 7, resolution 30/26/27 by Alderpersons Decker and Kelly informing the Department of Natural Resources that the 2025 compliance maintenance annual report has been reviewed. And I would take this would be Jordan on this one. Director
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, and for those of you that have been on the committee in the past, you know that we come to you every year and ask for you and then the City Council to review an annual report that we provide to the DNR. Basically just giving ourselves a grade in various topics related to the wastewater treatment. Usually they're related to the treatment plant, but we also have areas for finances and for the collection system in the streets and our lift stations. So again, this year, it's been a very good report. There are lots of things for us to work on at the plant, but none of them led to kind of strikes against us in the report. All of our meeting of our permit requirements has been very strong. Our staffing have the credentials that they require. Our finances are in good shape. Our collection system, while always has room to improve, we've done pretty well. And so basically this is a formality for us to take it to you and to the City Council, making sure that the governing body is aware of that and making sure they have a chance to review it before we submit it to the DNR. So we are required to submit it to the DNR by the end of June. And so that's why it's before you tonight, hopefully to the City Council next Monday for their approval of a resolution, and then we can submit it with that in hand.
Okay, thank you, Jordan. Yeah, this has been kind of a housekeeping kind of a thing every year, and I think we pretty much always do a really good job of it, and I'm happy to see that the report has come clear. We've had some really good reports the last couple of years, so I'm really Thankful for that.
Good, thank you.
Alder Kelly, you have a question?
So I see.
Whoop.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Sorry.
I see there are several items highlighted in this document, and it seems like those are items still in need of review. I want to say on page 3 there were some gallons listed with a question mark. Does that need to be addressed, or is it okay for us to send this as is?
That's a great question, and yeah, ideally, we would have had all of those squares filled in before we sent a draft to you. Most of them have been filled in by now.
Okay.
And so I got answers from the various divisions that had some of that information between when we sent this and today. So by the time, I think, Liz, I think I'll try to submit the final version for LawView so that the city council can see an updated version of the CMAR. So you will see it for next week. But yeah, that's a good question. And essentially, I tried to word the memo and things like that to be generally worded enough to show that we are getting a good score with some of those answers still to be filled in. So that was the approach I took, but I don't know if that creates any concerns.
No, we should be able to process that. What we'll end up doing is we'll add the updated document to the agenda packet for the council meeting. So you'll see the current version and then the updated version. And while I have your attention, I would ask that you revisit the last motion relating to item 6. That should just be an accept, not an adopt. I apologize.
Okay. Let's see. Should we go back and do that first? Or
No, I think finish this item out and
Okay.
then go back to that one.
Okay, great. Okay. Any other questions from any of the committee? All right. I guess we'd be looking for a motion then.
Would this also be a motion to accept?
So this is a resolution rather than a report. And where I got mixed up was I thought the last one was a resolution. But resolutions, we would move to adopt or accept. I'm sorry, yes, move to adopt the resolution.
All right. I move to adopt Resolution 302627.
Motion been made by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Boris. Any other discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. We will skip back to number 6, and we will have a re-motion on that. Is that how we do this?
So what I would do is I would move to modify the last action to be an accept and file rather than an adopt.
Okay. We would be looking for someone to modify that to an accept rather than an adopt.
I move to accept the report rather than adopt for report 102627.
Second.
Okay. Motion made by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Heidemann. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Okay, now we'll skip down to number 8. Resolution number 312627 by Alderpersons Decker and Kelly, authorizing the city to acquire certain real property and interests in land in furtherance of the Southside Sanitary Sewer System Project. Engineer Jump.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a continuation of the resolution from April. We've been waiting on some confirmation of the mailings before we can bring this resolution forward. This is just the next step in the condemnation process.
Okay, thank you. Questions from the panel? I guess we'd be looking for a motion to adopt then.
Motion to adopt.
Motion by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Boris. Any other discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. All right. Number 9, resolution number 322627 by Alderpersons Decker and Kelly, authorizing the appropriate city officials to enter into a contract with Northeast Asphalt Incorporated for the 2026 Park Improvements Evergreen Park Access Road. Would that be? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. This project and the next item are projects that were initiated prior to me starting, but have been handed off to me. So I think the memos kind of speak for themselves, but this project is pretty straightforward. Northeast Asphalt was the only bidder. We are looking to do some improvements to the roadway in Evergreen Park, and just looking to award the contract.
Okay, thank you, Kurt. Yes, this is what of course, we're going to support this. This is, probably the most popular park in town. I think everybody drives through that, and if it's not that road, people are, it gets quite a bit of use along with being the making spirits bright and everything else like that. So I think this is, any other comments from the committee? Alrighty, looking for a motion.
Oh, sorry.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is made by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Heidemann. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye, that's approved. Number 10, resolution number 332627 by Alderpersons Decker and Kelly, authorizing the purchasing agent to enter into an agreement on a form approved by the city attorney with Ulterior Carpentry for the purchase and installation of a dog park, fencing, and Sailor Brothers construction for a concrete sidewalk at Moose Park, and authorizing an adjustment to the 2026 budget to fund the purchase. Kurt, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. And for those who may not know, I'm Kurt Hall. I'm the park manager. So just,
Okay.
you probably see my information in the memo. So anyways, yeah, this one's a little bit different. It is a request to do a budget adjustment prior to awarding the contract. It was budgeted in 2025, and just due to some negotiations with other user groups, there was a delay in the project, so it carried over to 2026. At the end of that budget cycle, it got transferred into the general fund. So just looking to tap back into the general fund, transfer it into the capital projects, and go ahead and award the contract.
Thank you. Yeah, this is kind of near and dear for my neighborhood. I know the people in the neighborhood were looking forward to this, and so I will be glad to see this come to fruition.
Great, thank you.
Looking for a motion, I guess, then.
Motion to approve the resolution?
Motion made by Alder Kelly, seconded by Alder Borse. Any other discussion on it? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. Our next meeting date is June 22nd, 2026. I would be looking for motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion made by Kelly, seconded by Heidemann. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. We are adjourned.
And I'm going to be on time.